this time?
Back down in Cincinnati at Extra Space Storage.
All right, so what'd you buy?
I bought a, what is it, 8x10?
Yeah, and
10
you know,
by 8?
I've never seen the buildings like this. Look, it's metal. And he bought this for me because I've been wanting
She wants boxes. There's your boxes.
I want to unbox. So this is what we got.
Now, see, you want to see something I didn't see in the video, in the pictures?
Is that a monitor?
That's an all-in-one Apple.
That's an Apple computer?
That is an Apple computer.
Oh,
honey.
my gosh. Well, let's hope it works. Isn't that something? What's that money laying there? Look at that money in the bowl. What is that? Is it real foreign money?
I think Ponchi? I don't know. We'll have to check that out.
Let me see it. What's in the drawer? Is that a resume?
Lens crafters and somebody's car key to Volvo.
All right. Well, guys, we're going to have to unbox this when we get home, and I'll tell you why. It is starting to rain. So, but I will record when we go out of here. I got to show you something. So, we'll be back as soon as we can. What are you doing? It's going to rain.
Cooking locker food.
What are we having?
Don't know yet. We ain't found nothing yet, but we're going to start unboxing.
So we're going to have some nasty socks?
Yeah, nasty socks or some crusty underwear.
All right, well, it's raining. You've got to see this. I walked through here with the facility manager, and Jim drove through. This goes under, I think he told me it was
50.
Route 50.
Kind of wide enough.
So now he's got to get the truck and trailer through here. The facility manager is like, it's a ways. He says he's got to get his steps in. I said, I got to get my steps in too, because today has been a slow day for me. Been listing on eBay. So here we go. How we doing, Jim? Here we go. We made it. That was scary. It was a lot easier for him to come through from the other direction, but getting out at the angle he had to take. What, honey?
The heck, Jeremy? I don't think Jeremy's trailer would have fit through that.
Well, and then when we pulled in, we're like, oh my gosh, I hope we're not up on that second level. Sorry, I just made you dizzy.
That's a third level. There's 3 levels there, he said.
Look at that.
There's a basement and these
Wow.
2.
Okay, so here's the office. We're going to go in and get our deposit back. We had to load and go because, as you can see, it's raining. All right, we are doing some unboxing here, and
From the Cincinnati unit.
Jim, what kind of boots did you say?
Tony
these were?
Llamas.
Tony Llamas. You
And
know, they still
there's
have,
a little wear, but it ain't bad.
I was gonna say they still have quite a bit of wear left in them. So
See? I don't know if you
see
can
if
see
they can
that.
focus it. Yeah, I think they can see
Yeah.
it. So those are boots. We did go through the clothes. We weren't gonna bore you with that. We have a couple bags to donate. And what is this stuff?
Aluminum siding. Throw that out there in the pile.
He's noisy. This is just an empty bag.
And what are they? Oh, slides.
What was that noise?
Sound like
Instruction book for a Sawyer 500 slide projector. Well, there's no projector in here, is there?
I think I seen a box for one. I didn't check what was in it. More slides. This is all. This must be all slides.
All right. Well, we won't bore them with all these. What is this box? It says new flash dial.
Nope,
I
there
don't
ain't no
see a
flash.
flash in there, but there's a strap and stuff. So I don't know. Interesting. Well, I can't get it shut now. So, all right. Well, why don't we
Go to the next box.
get another box and be right. All right, we got some kind of bag here.
Tool bag of some kind.
I don't know. It's got a tag on it, so I don't know if it's something he traveled with. Oh, that looks like a game.
Game bit.
There's
Looks
a
like
tag
it's
on the back or
electronic.
something.
Electronic or something. Let's check that out.
Oh, this is personal. That's a picture. No, I think all this is personal. I'm just going to go ahead and take that.
Real English ironstone. William Brothers.
Does it say where it's made?
Nope.
England, it says. Alright, I'm going to put this over here because it's personal.
Alright. That's personal too.
Oh, you want some socks?
We got some socks. And some mail. We got mail. Nothing in that pocket. Nothing in that pocket.
Nothing in that one.
Let's get rid of that. Oh, God. This is heavy. This has got something in it.
That's the same kind of bag. That kind of looks like a doctor's bag.
That's a pull.
Oh, it's a Stanley.
Tools.
Guess what? He found more tools.
I found more tools.
That's his favorite thing.
Got a knife. Okay.
Oh, that's in a belt clip thing?
Yeah. See what kind of knifers. It's just a
Well, give them a good look.
Ionic.
Ionic?
INOX. I can't see it. I'm getting them.
Onyx?
Yeah. And a pair of pliers in that one. That's not
Alright, what is this, Jim? It's some kind of fan.
heater.
Oh, a little heater. I tell you what, everything is filthy. I hate to say it, I think he was a smoker and didn't clean.
Good.
So we'll have to clean.
Schroyer battery charger, 12 and 24 volts. That's an old one. I don't see no dates on it, but that is old.
Well, you'll have to research that. Okay, and then this is all tools. There's a hammer. So I know.
Wrenches.
Oh, there's some Craftsman.
Drill bits.
Craftsman wrenches.
Paint roller.
So that's pretty much in here. It's nothing wonderful. It's just a few wrenches and paint rollers and a hammer.
All right, box number 3 or 4.
I want you to show them why, when you saw this online,
Yeah, I showed it to you.
2 men
In a truck.
in a truck. Movers who care.
care.
So we thought if this was professionally moved, but you never know, and it's not looking so professional. But we don't know. We still have a lot to go.
Got a keyboard.
Computer keyboard.
Computer keyboard. And as you seen at the beginning, we did find a...
What is that? It's got a plug-in.
Looks like a light. We did find an Apple
Oh, there's another light.
standalone
Computer.
computer, and I think this is the keyboard for it. You got
Well, I don't know what was in this, but it is a really pretty bowl, and I think it says made in China. Let's see if I can see that a little better.
got a nice set of slippers.
It says
Throw 'em in the washer and
made in China. It has a number 18 on it, so I'll have to look that up.
another set of slippers. Ah, got stowaway in there.
What you got?
Got an Apple mouse.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool. That's what.
Another little
Got a nasty plug-in.
decorated plate that said made in China. You know,
Another adequate.
be nice if you had smell-o-vision. A wine cork.
An old car, $18.99. More pictures down in there.
This
Hey, we got cash. I found a penny.
This little bowl, it says Canterbury, and it does say China on it. And that matches it. Canterbury design pattern, it says.
Lex explored diabetes with owls from David Senderis.
Anything else in there? Nothing real interesting, but I wanted to show you this passport we found. And this is an old passport. I won't show you any personal information.
Cover up the picture and
It is on the front, but they have traveled. There's stamps in it. And this was June 22nd in 1955. I don't know if I can read where they went. I'm having a hard time reading it, but isn't that pretty neat to find the old passport with the stamps in it? We don't get any stamps in our passports. Alright, so this is this one, which isn't real exciting. We're going to get another one. Alright, we have this duffel bag that there were some personal information in, so we went through it and got rid of it. But it is a P&G bag, Procter & Gamble. And that's real big in the Cincinnati area, isn't it?
Yeah. Hey, and don't have to buy me a razor.
I got a wrench.
Now that's an old Zenith radio.
And this is a Craftsman. Charger plug-in. That is an Atlas. I saw that. Can you read it?
Atlas Mason. Strong shoulders.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all can see that. It's a tiny little jar. And it looks like it's a bank.
Got a phone charger plug.
I already showed that. Oh, show those.
And P&G headphones. Alrighty, we got another box up. I think these have been gone through because they've got duct tape on.
Yeah, I don't know.
And this is books. Older books.
Told you I wanted a unit.
Pyramids.
This is a book about the Civil War, and it's a history by Harry Hansen. And our brother-in-law does Civil War reenactments, and it is really cool.
Here's one about Grant. Dark History of Vikings. The Vikings by Robert Ferguson.
I'll have to show these to our brother-in-law and see if he'd be interested in reading them.
Encyclopedia of Warfare. That's about what all these are. There's pictures down in here too.
Here's a novel.
Have to go through all these. The Soul of Battle. It's all about, most of these books are about battle.
Oh, here's a maintenance schedule for your Saturn automobile. Owner's manual for a Saturn. Look, it was hardback. You don't find that anymore. So these are just all books?
These are all books. I'm down to the bottom. And
did you show any of these?
Hands Up. A.B. MacDonald.
Here's a collector's guide. I wanted to show you this old light that it is adjustable. Now, it's in rough shape and it is very dirty and the paint's peeling off the base. But the way it's made, I think it's pretty old. We're going to have to check it out. I do want to clean it. Alright, Jim brought another box from the front of the trailer. And I want to show you that it's about half full and it was covered with all this paper. So now we're really thinking maybe they went through everything and only kept what they wanted and it's all wrapped. But I don't think that's not crystal. That's just a wine glass. That's an old juicer. I don't even know that I don't even think this is Tupperware. So, you know, you got the good with the bad.
We'll dig through here. We won't bore you.
Yeah, let's just see what this one thing is. And then, you know, it's an old Pyrex measuring cup. And those are Pyrex, the old Pyrex, are worth some money. So we'll check on that. And you can see how dusty it is inside. So we're going to dig through. And then we'll show you anything wonderful that we found. Now here's some old tin measuring cups. So that's about, again, we haven't had a bad unit, so you just never know. We'll let you know and we'll go through more. Well, it's a rainy afternoon here, and I'm out in the trailer. Thank gosh we have room in here, and I've got a small table set up, and we're going through this unit, and I have found some silverware, and it does say Oneida, Rogers Stainless. So you remember back in the days where they always wrap their silverware up? Well, I thought it was, maybe some sterling silver or something, but it's just their Oneida. So back then maybe that was, the good silverware that they entertained with. So there's that. Now I'm going to show you. Last night we were taping out here, and we kind of stopped because we wanted to go through boxes. Look how stained these dishes are. Look at the staining on the cups. We get so many good units that I'm not calling this one a bad one by any means, because there's some stuff that we're going to be showing you. Just for the heck of it, I'm going to take this in and I'm going to run it through my dishwasher. Yeah, I'm going to put it in the wash machine, then I'd have a mess. No, I'm going to run it through the dishwasher. But here's a bowl. And what does that say? I can't hardly see through there. Well, it's made in the USA. So it's just a real cute bowl. But I did notice, I think one of these, well, this again is China, Canterbury. And that one seems okay. But this one is chipped and stained a lot more. So, that being chipped takes the value away. And I found this cute little Revereware melting pan. I remember my mom having one of these when I was a kid. And then found this. Let me dump it out. I'm sure this is sterling. I don't know if you call it dessert forks, pickle forks. So just a relish tray that you would put a pretty fork on. So that needs cleaned. Should we, we know what it is. So I'm sure that is sterling. So if I'm wrong, please let me know. And we found more stuff here, which is your baking stuff. I don't know this. I don't know how old this sifter would be. Mine has the handle that you turn, and I think it was my grandmother's. So that's a sifter. And then of course the steamer, some baking dishes, and the pie. I want to get down to the bottom. Springform pan, which I have a couple. And I know those aren't cheap, and that one looks pretty decent. So I plan on using mine this Thanksgiving for a pumpkin cheesecake. And then there's some measuring tins. I think yesterday we showed you the big Pyrex. Well, there's a smaller one too. And anyone know what this is? It is Tupperware. I know what it is. What is it? Do you give up? It's an egg separator. Separate your whites from your yolks. I use one quite often. Jim thought I needed this, but I already have one here, and I have one at the camper up at Lake Erie. So this is an old grinder. I remember my grandmother having one of those. I think she ground up walnuts and pecans or whatever she needed to. And there is one wine glass. I broke the other. Oops. Now these look like the coffee mugs you would get when you would go to a restaurant to keep your coffee warm. I couldn't figure out what these were down in the bottom of the box, and it was kind of dark up in the corner, but it is a tea bag trivet. Again, everything is really dirty. A Philadelphia cream cheese keeper. Just bought some of that yesterday at Sam's Club. Now here's a rolling pin, and I know some rolling pins can really be valuable. I do have one that was from my family, and it's a glass. The part that you use to roll with is glass. Looks like a little broiling pan. Now this doesn't look too bad. It is a can opener, extra tall can opener. Let me see if I can pull it out. It does look like, with just a little bit of a wipe with the antibacterial wipe, that I can get this can opener clean. So that is it so far for the dishware. I sure will let you know, because we'll be finished taping this tomorrow, if the dishes came clean. But, oh, I do want to tell you the name of this. It is Johnson Brothers, made in England, Ironstone 1S2. And I did look it up on eBay, and it does sell on eBay, so I don't have a complete set that I have found yet, but I think I only have 2 more boxes to go through. So we'll be back with more, and thanks for watching. Through more, and you want to tell me, why does one person need 3 different sets of silverware? I think they had a silverware fetish. So, okay, this is the Oneida that I showed you earlier that was wrapped up in the protectors. And then I found some grapefruit spoons. One is open, the other are out, but they're all stainless. And then this is another set, but it doesn't say Oneida, it says AMC stainless. So that would be this here. This is a totally different set. Couple wine corks. Now, these look like steak knives. I want to see what those are all about, because I could use some good steak knives. So, a bunch of cooking utensils, some shish kebab spears for the grill or oven, a bunch of spatula, knives, measuring spoons. These are really kind of cute and nice. Then there's a bunch of loose ones back here, and there's a couple little trinkets for the kitchen. It says help wanted and seasoned with love. You know, I need help wanted now that we started this, because I can't get anything done, and Jim just thinks that I should. So, but this is everything that I found, again, for all of the kitchenware. So this will go to the flea market, but I will check out the silverware to make sure we don't have something that we don't know about. So here we are. We're going to get it packed up. He went to get me stuff to pack it, and we'll be back with more. Have to share this with you. If you remember in the beginning of this video, I showed you all of these dishes, and they were filthy. To me, it looked like cigarette smoke. Jim thinks that maybe there had been a fire. I don't know. I put all of this through the dishwasher, and look, it looks brand new. Can't believe it. Wait till you see the Riverware. Now, I'm going to show you these. Remember, we found these when we opened the door. So I have looked them up, and that 100 rubles, 1993, is worth $2.79. That's what it sold for on eBay. And the 1,000 is only worth $1.95. So we'll put those away in the safe, and we'll keep them. So again, look at all of this dishware that came clean. I'm going to show you something else. See this table? That table, if you remember, go back and watch the U-Haul auction, that we paid $1 for this table and 4 chairs.